know what time it is. It's time for the Dissect DJs.
People dream high in the quiet of the night. You know that I caught it. Bad boy, shiny toy with a price. You know that I bought it. Killing me slow out the window. I'm always waiting for you to be waiting below. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. What doesn't kill me makes me want you more.
You know what time it is. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ MC Jag with your boy Steves. What up, Cass?
And we are the DJs that like to spin it, mix it, throw it back, and dissect it.
And of course, video it.
And now video it. And I have been told that this is the song of the summer. Are you familiar with this one?
No idea.
DJ Jag.
No, I told you, man. I don't pay attention.
Are you familiar with this artist?
I know Swift. She's been around for quite a while now, if you think about it, man. She's been around a solid 15 years.
Yeah, no, she has. I still remember way back in, I want to say 2009, I was going to a Laker game, and at the same time, there was a Taylor Swift concert happening at like the convention center or something, and it was nothing but like 13-year-old girls walking around, all wearing the same like denim skirt. Like Taylor obviously had a look back then, and that was when I first became aware, oh, this Taylor Swift is a thing. So back then, she was just kind of like a little country girl and apparently had like a huge following of like young little teenage girls. But man, has she progressed and just stayed around, stayed on top of her game, and never lost relevancy. And she has become the biggest star of 2023. I say that with zero hesitancy.
Probably the biggest star of the last decade.
It's like her and Barbie this year. They're battling. And one of them is a fictional character, so I think T Swift wins. Oppenheimer, he's in the mix a little bit, but he's behind. He's not in the finals, let's be honest.
She's cool, or whatever.
All right, don't let Jag's negativity
I don't know, man.
run
She's
you
fine.
off right away.
It's fine, dude. It's just super poppy. It just doesn't ring with me, man. I can't dance to this song. You can't. And then she's, obviously Taylor writes her own stuff, so this is like super written and has some story about her guy, and her guy turns blue, and then it's a cruel summer with him, and I don't know. I just get annoyed by the poppiness and non-danceability of most of her music. Tell me one dance song besides "Shake It Off," and I can dance to that. I actually like "Shake It Off" when I first heard it. Beyond that, tell me another dance song of hers that you can actually get down and dance to. Can't do it.
I'm not gonna waste too much podcast time trying to think of the answer to that.
Because you can't. That's how bad it is. That's how much you realize.
I will
really
point out, though, that this is not the first time we've covered Taylor on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, we did a whole album. Yeah, I remember that album. I don't.
We covered her, what was that? That was during the pandemic, right? It was 2020, 2021 maybe, I think?
No, it was 2020. It was right at smack.
And we covered her album Folklore, and we actually covered every single song.
Every single song. Guess you look
on
at
that album.
Episode
look that episode up. It's worth checking out, and
we give a detailed response of each song, and you guys can get you'll hear our Siskel and Ebert thoughts on each of the tracks.
It's a very deep introspective of what maybe Taylor was going through at that time. But now we're in 2023, and she is rocking out shows every single night. She's been in LA for I feel like months. And every single day I hear about somebody that's all excited, and they talk about how this is like the best show they've ever seen.
She is the greatest performer. And there's nobody
I will say
better.
this. I hear that she's doing 45 song sets. So I respect that. I respect that she brings in different people that are featured all the time. So I appreciate the fact that she's just not mailing in and doing the same show all the time. So I respect that, because if you're going to be at this level and you're going to be putting on these shows that are not cheap, let's be honest. These tickets are not just
no.
They're not
and then she tries to act
Dodger
I
Stadium
didn't want them
outfield
that expensive. Yeah, sure. Get out of here. All right, let me go through the lyrics.
Justin's bringing all the heat.
Before
he
let's
even
go
reaches
through the
first
lyrics.
base.
I already can't even dance to this song, first of all. And then, I don't know. You know what, real quick, before we can go farther, the thing that the audacity of her naming this Cruel Summer when Cruel Summer has already been taken.
When I heard that the song of the summer, which is something somebody told me a couple weeks ago, they said, this is the song of the summer, Cruel Summer. And I was like, oh, word? I love Cruel Summer. And they were like, yeah, it's a Taylor Swift song. And I was excited to hear it, and I was a little disappointed because I thought maybe it was a remake, but nah, we got this. But the Cruel Summer I know goes something like this. Bananarama.
You know what the best part of that song? Go back to the beginning
Cruel
real quick.
Summer.
Play like 5 seconds at the beginning. Don't act like... No, the beginning. Oh, that is the beginning.
Exactly.
Oh, that's such a good beat. That's such a... Can you dance to that? Yes. Does your ear enjoy it? Yes. Is it by a cool name that, like, I don't know how they came up with that name, but they were like, let's put a rama on front of a banana and call it Bananarama, and what?
I think you figured it out. There it is. You did the math.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Bananarama.
that's the original Cruel Summer. So that's why I got to hate on her having the audacity to name this Cruel Summer, to also play off the fact that there was another song named Cruel Summer so she can get more hits. It's all marketing and all thing. But her Cruel Summer, I'm sorry, I'm not into it. I'm already not into it. Like, this song is not ringing my bell. It doesn't get me dancing immediately like the Bananarama version.
You know, it does ring my bell, though.
What?
Bananarama.
I was going to go into lyrics, dude, but it's just Taylor writing a bunch of poetic stuff. A fever dream high and a quiet night, you know that I caught it. Bad boys, shiny toy at a price, you know that I bought it. Killing me slow out the window. You're just
running through the words. Just take one of those lines and just try to make sense of it.
Okay.
I don't want you just
I'm
like...
going with the third one.
Just like anger walk through it. That's not fun for anybody.
And it's new, the shape of your body. It's blue, the feeling I got.
There we go. Dissect that. What does that mean?
Okay, she thought a guy was hot, and then he dissed her.
All right, say the lines again. I will.
And it's new, the shape of your body. It's blue, the feeling I got.
Well, the feeling that I got is blue. I feel like I need to know the line before to know where she jumped into that point. It's okay.
What doesn't kill me makes me want you more.
So yeah, she's vibing on this guy's body,
and he dissed her.
And the feeling that she has right now is blue. That's why it's a cruel summer. So cruel summer is always the reference to a summer that's sad because you're leaving me here on my own. So I feel like she probably took that concept, which, let's be honest, that's not a foreign concept for Taylor to take on. Like, I'm sad this summer because you left me on my own. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Yeah. Except for find the next like hot male celebrity to link up with and have all the media accounts be buzzing about it. But I'm going to get to that point by being sad about the last one. So she's blue because the feeling that she's got is that she can't be with the shape of his body because, I don't know, something he did. Is there anything in the lines that suggests that something went awry for a reason? Bad boy, shiny toy with a price. You know that I bought it. Always going for the bad boys. I can't figure out what's going wrong. That shiny toy. Bad boy. Taylor. She's got an eye for these kind of things. Killing me slow out the window. I'm always waiting for you to be waiting below. Devils roll the dice. Angels roll their eyes. Makes me want you more. Yeah. It's kind of... Okay. All right. I'll sum this up.
Go ahead.
Real quickly.
I'm already annoyed.
No. I mean... Just... I haven't spent that much time breaking down or looking at Taylor Swift lyrics and trying to figure out exactly what it is that she is saying went wrong with a relationship, but she kind of feels like the classic red flag chaser who then gets stunned when the red flag, burns her red. Yeah, red flags out. She literally just was talking about bad boy with his shiny new toy.
She bought it, fell for
it. And then
feels blue.
What doesn't kill me makes me want you more. Basically being like, you do your bad boy things. You red flag out my window. You look like a car sale at a Carson City Toyota.
And I think you're looking too deep. I think she
Let me
writes
finish my point.
I hear what you're saying, but she doesn't make sense.
It's like she's passing Carson City Toyota, full of red flags, just waving in the breeze that are like, oh, there's a new shiny car here. You should give it a test drive. And then Carson Toyota has a giant gorilla. He starts wrecking shit. He starts being like, I'm going to cause all kind of havoc. And by the way, I come with a brand new car that you buy. And she's like, I don't know why, but something about that is attracting me, and I want to bring that home. Then she gets it, goes through the 9 hours of negotiation that happens at Carson City Toyota. Just bought a new car, so I know that process. It can't happen under an hour. I don't know why. It's like 5 back and forth things of them going to, who are they talking to in the back? By the way, when they're like, all right, let me talk to somebody in the back. You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember that show, Deal or No Deal? Mm-hmm. Where like if you win more, they're like, oh, we're gonna see if he makes a deal. And there's just this guy, the shadowy figure in the back, and he just picks up the phone, and then he's like, okay, he's ready to make a deal. That's what I feel like. Like, who is the guy in the back that they go talk to for 25 minutes at a time, and then come back with like, all right, you let me budge a little bit, but I couldn't go that far. You know what I mean? Here's the deal. It's like, I don't know, whole bullshit. I'm sorry. I used the car buying reference, and it triggered me.
Wait a minute.
All right, you're right. I had to get back on track. So Taylor then decides, all right, you know what? I'm going to buy that car with that giant ape. I got to bring that home. And then she gets home, and he ends up tearing up her living space. He kicks out the windows. He throws non-sanitary dish fluid into her dishwasher. It makes it explode naturally. Does a preheat of the oven. Never puts anything in. And never turns it off. Leaves the TV on all night. Does bumping the speakers. And by the way, he killed her pet dog. And she's now sad because this enormous gorilla that came with her new car has now destroyed everything. And she's like, oh, I can't believe I went for the shiny toy. I should have known. But you know what? You went for the red flag Carson City Toyota Gorilla Corvette. You got what you paid for. So don't come at me with your sadness, Taylor.
You went really far with that, so I think we just need to get back to the regular song, listen to what else she has to say, because I don't know where this gorilla or Carson Toyota, but she got with a new guy, and he dissed her is basically what I summarized this. So let's hear what else she has to go through.
Hang your head low in the glow of the vending machine. I'm not dying. We say that we'll just screw it up in these trying times. We're not trying. So cut the headlights. Summer's a knife. I'm always waiting for you just to cut to the bone. Devils roll the dice. Angels roll their eyes. And if I bleed, you'll be the last to know. Oh, it's blue. The shape of your body is blue. The feeling I've got it is blue. It's cool summer. It's cool. That's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cool summer with you.
Can you stop that for a second?
Yes.
I do.
I'll stop it
think,
for more than a second.
Okay.
I have no problem
I
stopping.
do think I've heard this song before. I can't recall when. It's actually a song that's been 4 years released. Did you know that? I looked it up.
What?
Yeah, it's been around for 4 years. It's kind of weird how actually music doesn't need to be, and I actually like this about music nowadays. It doesn't need to be a new release to get like newly popped out. Maybe it just gets featured in a film.
Yeah.
Maybe it gets shown in a Netflix series. Maybe just like a viral meme starts like making it get airplay. Whatever. Whenever the song wants to get featured, it can get thrown around the world. So I appreciate the fact that Taylor has been able to get this song like rejuvenated after maybe it didn't hit the first time around. And that's cool. But I like it better when it sounds like this. Bananarama.
What a name.
Yeah. I don't know if...
Do you hear the difference, though? Like, we're about to go back in the Taylor song, and it just, the energy just dies.
I gotta be honest. When we actually went back in the Taylor one, I did get, like, a little sad.
It's not... It doesn't,
I was just
it
like,
doesn't bring it, dude. It just...
This song doesn't make me get excited. Look, Justin's bringing the general DJ Jag heat that he likes to bring, and I'm trying to be fair to Taylor on this one. I don't think the lyrics differentiate much from any other Taylor Swift song that I've kind of come across. And the fact that she called it Cruel Summer kind of forces us to pair it to a song that we've heard in the past. And that's not really...
You cut yourself off there, dude. That wasn't even me.
It was an accident. It's not really fair to her. But guess what? It totally is. Because if you name your song Cruel Summer, all I'm going to think of is this. Bananarama.
That's it. All right, let's finish this Taylor Swift. Let's see what else she has to say.
I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you. And I snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to seal my fate. And I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? He looks up, grinning like a devil. It's new, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got it is.
She sounds dramatic, dude. Isn't that the worst thing you've ever heard? I love you. Isn't that the worst thing I've ever heard? Shut up. You're so dramatic, crying on the back of a car. Get
Read the lyrics. Read the lyrics of the part you're referring to, because I got to be honest, I spaced out. I didn't
exactly, dude.
I'm
drunk in the back of a car and cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't want to keep any secrets just to keep you. And I snuck into the garden gate. She basically snuck in the garden gate, and every night that summer too, every night just to seal the fate. And she screamed for whatever it's worth. I love you. Ain't that the worst thing you ever heard?
Yeah. Shut up.
Thank you. Finally crossed.
No, that's okay. That's annoying. I love you. Isn't that the worst thing you've ever heard? Yeah, I'm hearing it now. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's like that. Yeah, that's just
Okay.
trying that. Like that's the intentional like throwing yourself on the floor and trying to be victim and like trying to make somebody feel sad for you with all the full intention of like trying to receive pity in return.
Yeah, terrible, man.
The fact that you're combining "I love you" with "Isn't that the worst thing you've ever heard?" Yeah, that's annoying, Taylor.
So and then
don't need to
he
do this
looks
now.
up grinning like a devil.
That shit didn't work on him.
Yeah,
and
he-
you know
he was
why?
like, get out of here!
Because he's the red flag that you brought home from Carson Toyota.
He's the gorilla.
Yeah. When what you should have
Oh.
done,
Go ahead.
when what you should have done is bought that 1983 Wrangler that was banana yellow, and when you turned in the keys, sounded something like this. Bananarama.
All right, let's finish this Taylor thing. Just about, Taylor. It's around one of the worst things I've ever heard for sure. But you know one of the best things I've ever heard is the original Cruel Summer. Bananarama. That's what I'm talking about, man. All right, Taylor told us about her loves.
All right, I got a question.
What? Castle, front row.
Okay. What exactly? Let's actually try to digest this and dissect this proper, as only the Dissect DJs know how to do.
Dissect DJs.
What exactly is it about the sound of Taylor? Because it's a very specific sound, and it's a very specific type of song. And we've dissected what she's saying in the song, and we get it. We know what it is. We get it. What is it, from your perspective, that you think resonates so much with pretty much, like, it feels like all females? Like, what is it you think that, like, really hits them exactly in the place where they're like, this is my
You want to know
shit?
what I think? I think it's how Taylor resonates with this generation is quite simply this generation has fucking no taste and doesn't understand good music. So therefore, you get somebody that plays some basic ass shit, and then they all love it. That's it. That's what it is. The generation doesn't have good musical taste. Go listen to. You know what you got to listen to, guys? You know what you want to listen to? That's music.
Bananarama.
Come on.
She definitely. All right, let's not beat around the bush, okay? Women are emotional types, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's like.
I don't know, dude.
bad.
I'm pretty emotional. You've seen me. Look at me.
No.
Look at
I'm
me
not
right now.
I'm not. You're as emotional as almost anybody I know. Possibly the most. Probably the most. You're the most emotional one I know. Yeah.
It just progressed.
So no, I'm not trying to say it's like just strictly women are emotional and men aren't. Of course, men are emotional. I get emotional too. I'm not trying to like pigeonhole that, but. Yeah, women obviously have a lot of strong emotions, and I think Taylor really taps into that. And the feelings that she describes in this song and every other one of her songs is moments that I think every girl has experienced and every girl has gone through, and mistakes every girl has made, and feelings of she kind of like gets it out. The things that have frustrated her and the feelings that she wants to have, the experience that she wants to feel, and like the regrets mixed with the mistakes that she's willing to make and willing to make again, but doesn't actually like want to embrace them, but kind of knows the person that she is. I think that there's a certain person within her that she puts out there. She's a very open book with her music, you know? And I think that there's a person in there that she puts out that most girls can resonate with. So for that, I think that she provides a real strong service to what all girls, you know, feel, or most girls do at least. And that's what really resonates with them about Taylor. And that's great.
I like my idea better.
But you know what resonates more with me?
I don't even know. Oh, yeah, okay.
Bananarama.
That's right.
You ever see Karate Kid?
No, is that song in there?
Dude, this song like invented Karate Kid.
Really?
Yeah. We did a podcast about it.
Was this when he was about to play soccer or whatever?
It's just kind of like later in the movie, like as they're going through the summer portion. And we actually did a podcast on the Karate Kid on the 3 Things About podcast. Go look it up. Great episode. And I specifically called out Bananarama. Cruel Summer. Great song. I loved its usage in this video. And you know what? One of the many reasons I love Cobra Kai, they brought it back. They featured it. They have a great way of like doing callbacks to the original movie. Such a great series. Shout out Cobra Kai. You resonate with me almost as hard as Bananarama.
Snaps and snaps. What are you giving Taylor Swift's version of Cruel Summer? So I got 1 slap, 2 snaps, and a light microphone rub.
That's exactly correct. It was kind of like was going in for the second slap, but let's just kind of fade those into 2 snaps. Yeah, I'm never going to play the song. I know.
Song of the Summer, my
I'm not
ass.
the audience.
Song of the Summer, my ass.
I'm not the audience, though. And clearly Taylor is having a moment, and I respect that. And I respect that she's going for it. She's working her ass off, and she is crushing the business, and she's apparently putting on good shows. I'm not going to try to like say that, you know, people that are wasting their time going to see him, because everybody I've heard that's seen her said it's an amazing show and that she is putting on a performance. And she, I think, has literally elevated to being like the biggest star in the music industry in 2023. She's at the top of the mountain right now.
Last decade, to be honest with you, if you really want to.
Well, she's been in the mix for the last decade, but I really feel like this year she has cemented herself as like the biggest star in the industry. So if you can do that, I respect it, and the drive, and I would have more issue with it if she was some girl that just came out of nowhere in the last like year or two, and I was like, who is this girl? But like I said, I have a memory of seeing all these Taylor Swifties walking around downtown LA when I was 2009, and so she's been climbing up from this like little country girl to this point, and she just kind of keeps moving this way, and she's had a lot of things that could have maybe knocked her off. And she's just kind of persevered, including a lot of self-inflicted wounds. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of her open bookness has come back to bite her a lot, but it all just seems at this point to have worked in her favor, and everybody's on board Swiftie at this point, except for my partner.
Not everybody.
Not my
not
partner
everybody.
over here.
Trust me. And trust me, they're not everybody.
At least we gave a full dissection this time, unlike folklore.
Yeah, we went through it, but like, okay. You want to give my slaps and snaps?
Let me get your slaps and snaps for out of 5 slaps. How many we giving?
You know what's going to help me give a better answer on this? Like, hold up.
Let me hear it.
All right, that's better. All right.
Bananarama.
Bananarama. All right, here we go.
Bananarama. That's my cruel summer.
When
my summer wants to be cruel, it goes and turns to the fruit-based name that somehow also sounds like a roller derby event. Cruel Summer, Bananarama. You know who actually also covered that? Ace of Base.
Mm-hmm. Should we play that one real quick?
Yeah. It's not as good as Bananarama, but, you know, if we're doing Cruel Summers right now.
Let's listen to that real quick.
And apparently...
We had like a little hip hop beat in the back and stuff.
I love Ace of Base. I have a soft spot for them.
That was good.
They were my favorite group when I was 8.
But back to my slaps and snaps, which I gave no snaps and only one slap. It's it's fine. It's not my favorite. I'll never play it.
It's a Taylor Swift song.
It's clearly a popular song.
It's a very Taylor Swift song.
Like I said, I like Taylor Swift "Shake It Off." I would probably give "Shake It Off" quite a few slaps and a couple snaps. But this one, and this somebody having the all fucking audacity to call this the summer song simply because it says summer in it, and no, okay. No. Okay. No. So,
sorry, Swifties.
that's all you get.
You wanted us to dissect Tay. We actually went through the song this time, so. You know what? It's like Taylor chasing the red flag that she knows is going to burn her. You throw Taylor Swift in the Dissect DJ engine. Justin's going to...
I hate it!